Well, the prison looks kind of nice, like a 5-star hotel, except for the bars, the locks, and the fact that we're locked in here. I wonder why they make such beautiful cells. To make the prisoners feel comfortable before escaping?
Yeah, it looks tempting. But here's a question. How many hidden traps are there in total? I feel like if I just take a wrong step, the floor beneath me will open up and I'll fall into some aquarium monster. Gotta be more careful.
Huh, I like it. It's all clean, the walls are sparkling, the furniture is stylish. Maybe you should just stay. See for yourself. Much better than the filthy basements where they usually keep prisoners.
Poppy, have you forgotten that this is a prison, not a hotel? And actually, I agree with Doey. There's clearly something wrong here. No one builds cells just for the sake of beauty. I'm sure there's something fishy going on here that we're not seeing yet.
Maybe there are secret mechanisms hidden here? Usually places like this have hidden buttons, secret passageways, or riddles. If that's the case, you'll have to carefully examine the walls and objects in the room.
That's right. You have to examine every corner, every detail, because the prettier the trap, the more insidious it turns out to be. Perhaps one wrong step and a deadly trap opens instead of a way out. Be careful.
Okay, we need to get out of here, but the question is, how? The door is locked, the bars are solid, and the walls look too smooth to climb. Maybe there's some kind of secret exit here?
I don't think Aqua Splanki's is just going to let us out. If it's his prison, then he's definitely envisioned someone trying to escape. We need to think outside the box. Or does someone have a crowbar?
A crowbar? Really? Maybe you also have lockpicks and an escape plan drawn up. I'd look for something to use against the security system. There might be hidden levers or ciphers.
That's right. Prisons in places like this are usually full of puzzles. If there's a security camera in here, that means someone can see us. Should we try pretending to just sit there and then abruptly tear off when the guards get distracted?
Or use intelligence. Remember, in some places you have to press the secret plates in the right order to open a passage. Maybe there's something on the floor or walls that will tell us the solution.
Staying guessing is a bad idea, until we check. Let's have a look around. If this is Aqua Splanki's lair, it definitely has a security system and loopholes. The main thing is not to set off the alarm before the time.
Well, so far everything looks too familiar. Jumping through lasers, balancing on narrow tubes, even those giant fans that can blow us down. But something tells me that Aqua Splanki's has prepared something special.
Yeah, if he really wants to keep us here forever, he definitely won't stop at the standard traps. There's probably something much more complicated waiting for us next. Hopefully it's not a giant whirlpool or some rabid guardian fish.
Oh, it would be too easy if it was just a regular prison. Aqua Splanki's is clearly no fool, which means we're in for something unexpected. Maybe the walls will suddenly start moving, or the water will rise dramatically and we'll have to find a way out under pressure.
And it could also be that we'll have to deal with living guards. And not regular ones, but mutated sea creatures. I've heard stories of strange creatures in underwater prisons. What if we're not alone here?
Well, if someone is here, we better be ready. If there are secret mechanisms next, we might have to solve puzzles to open doors. Hopefully there won't be any water traps. They're the hardest to spot.
One thing is clear, we can't relax. The further we go, the more difficult it gets. The key is to keep an eye on the details, because Aqua Splanki's clearly likes clever traps. Let's stay focused and try to get out before it's too late.
Well, if you think about it, Aqua Splanki's is water-themed, so the scariest prison would be completely flooded. Imagine, we would have to swim in narrow tunnels, avoiding sharks and giant octopuses.
Brr, that's creepy. But even worse is the ice prison. Imagine, everything is slippery. The traps are frozen, and if you fall into an icy abyss. Plus, there are ice monster guards all around, watching your every move.
What about a prison in the clouds? It would hang high in the sky. The platforms would float in the air, and if you stumble, you fly down with no chance of escape. Also, a storm could start. Lightning strikes, platforms collapsing.
Uh-oh! What about a prison that changes shape? You're walking down a hallway and it suddenly turns into a maze. Doors disappear, walls shift, and you don't even know if the path leads to an exit or a death trap.
Yeah, or a gravity prison. Everything's upside down in there, and if you take a wrong step, you fall. Into the ceiling. Or the wall. and you have to figure out where the real way out is and where it's just an illusion.
All your options sound creepy, but the real danger is the prison of time. You get stuck in a loop and relive the escape again, but each time the traps get harder. You may think you've escaped, but a minute later you're back again.
Wow, we're doing great so far. It seems like Aqua Splankis thought we would be stopped by their traps, but we're going through them like real pros. The main thing is not to relax. There might be something harder ahead.
Yeah, we're jumping, running, and we haven't even stumbled once. It feels like we've been through these challenges 100 times before, but I'm sure Splanky's got something cooking next. It can't be that easy.
From the outside, it looks like you're not stressing at all. Everything is perfectly timed, not a single mistake. Maybe you guys are some kind of hidden escape masters. Or are you just having super luck today?
Maybe it's a trap. Aqua Splanki's made the beginning easy on purpose to make us relax, and then suddenly make it 10 times harder. We have to be on guard. Don't think it will be that easy until the end.
Sky the Chief is clearly not going to just let us pass. Look at the way he moves. He's fast, strong, and seems to be able to predict our moves. We need to figure out a tactic right away, or we'll be stuck here for a long time.
One thing I've already realized is that if we just run straight ahead, he'll definitely get us. We have to use evasions and attack at the right moment. Look, he has some weak points. Maybe if we hit them a few times, he'll lose his balance?
We beat him. It was incredibly difficult, but we made it through this huge monster. But there's still a lot of unknowns ahead, and we need to move on. The further we go, the more dangerous things may await us. I'm sure each new obstacle will only get worse.
That was something. Did you see it? It was so powerful, but we still won. Even though I'm tired, I can't help but feel that the toughest challenges are ahead. You and I made it through, but what happens next? Things can still change in a moment, so don't relax.
Wow, you did it! That was awesome! But I got a little scared when I saw who you had to fight. If you have the same dangers ahead, you have to be a few times more careful. You defeated Sky the Chief, but if you meet someone even stronger, how will you cope?
I'm truly glad you won. But guys, don't forget that you might have even worse enemies waiting for you. Everything here is set up in such a way that they might try to catch you at any moment. We've seen that every challenge here can be dangerous, and the further you go, the more you'll face real challenges.
Congratulations. You did well to tackle this boss. But I don't think it's the end. If there are such strong enemies here, who knows what kind of monsters are waiting for you in the next stages. Well, we just got out in the fresh air, and here we are meeting a new enemy. It's a robot. I'm not sure we have a chance unless we act together and smart. I think we need to use our powers.
Yeah, no time to relax. That robot looks like a real monster, and if we're not careful, we could be in big trouble. But Yarnaby, I'm with you. Let's use all our speed and strength to take him by surprise.
Wow, what a huge robot. I just looked at the size of it and I almost passed out.
We did it. We defeated that horrible robot. Honestly, I wasn't sure if it would work, but if it wasn't for our teamwork, it could have ended very differently. Okay, we're in a toy store, but something feels off to me. It's too quiet and empty. Stores aren't usually like this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I agree. It feels like someone is watching us. But maybe it's just imagination? Let's just look around for now. See if there's anything useful or clues around here.
I don't like this store. I saw a video about it. There's something creepy going on in there. You better be careful and don't click anything unnecessary.
Come on, guys, they're just toys. What's there to be afraid of? Although, if a teddy bear comes at you with an axe, I warned you in advance.
There's obviously something wrong here. What kind of store operates without a cashier and customers? Could this be a trap? Stand by. If anything, just run.
What is this horror? Why are her eyes so creepy? Doey, there's nothing to think about. Run!
I agree. That thing looks like it doesn't care about damage. I hope there's a way out of here, otherwise we'll be her next toys.
I told you! It's Mr. Fanny playing with you. You need to find your way out right away, because if that doll catches up with you, then you better not even think about it.
Run faster! Don't stop even if it disappears for a second. In games like this, monsters always appear suddenly.
Look around. Maybe there's a door or a vent. It's obviously too big to fit through the bottleneck.
Don't turn around and don't try to fight. If this is Mr. Fanny's toy, then it's made for chasing. The only thing you need to do is run away and don't let her get any closer.
She's too fast. Where to run? There are narrow passages, dead ends. We need a place to outsmart her.
If we don't find a hiding place, she'll catch us. There must be some secret place. The toy store must have storage or a vent.
You have to find drawers, closets, or trap doors. These monsters can't always look in hiding places. The key is to move fast.
Look, there are huge toy boxes over there. If we dive in there, maybe it won't notice us, or at least lose sight of us for a couple seconds.
Oh no, not again. I hate games like this where you have to stand still. But if I make one extra move, that creepy doll will crush us for sure. Doey, just don't run like a madman.
Yarnaby, you know me. I only run where it's scariest. But this thing is really creepy. Okay, I'll try to move carefully, but if you overtake me, I'll push you forward for sure.
Do you realize how serious this is? This isn't just a game, it's a real trap. If either of you move at the wrong moment, you'll be caught. Don't move abruptly, look only forward, and don't panic.
Okay, this isn't funny anymore. That robot is the size of a whole house. If it spots us, we'll just be a wet spot. We've got to find shelter and fast. Doey, just don't do anything stupid.
Stupid? I'm the best at hiding. Why don't we crawl under some broken table? Or hide behind some drawers? Although if the robot decides to go for a walk, a crate won't save us.
Don't you guys get it? We need to find a place where the robot can't even reach us. Like a vent or a high shelf. It's too big to get in there.
Huh, you should have my agility. I'd have been sitting up there somewhere a long time ago watching you panic. But seriously, altitude is our best friend. The important thing is that the robot can't reach it.
In terms of strategy, we need to find not just a shelter, but a safe point where we won't get caught even by a random impact. Maybe some pipes on the walls?
The main thing is not to move too sharply or make any sounds.
Okay, Doey, we need to be as careful as possible. This thing looks absolutely terrifying. It's not just an obstacle course, it's a real death course with mechanical traps and falling platforms.
Don't worry, Yarnaby, I've got it all figured out. If I wasn't prepared for those jumps and turns, I wouldn't have taken the controls. We don't just go over these obstacles, we have to show we can do it faster and cooler than everyone else.
Are you guys sure? I'm just looking at all this and I'm starting to get a little worried. These load elevators look like they could crush us if we make even a little mistake. I don't know about you, but I don't like this situation at all.
Poppy, don't worry, it'll be fine. I'd say it's even fun if it wasn't so dangerous. But I think if we move clearly, avoiding the traps, we'll manage to get out alive.
Okay, Doey, we've come a long way, but there's one question that's been bugging me. How in the world did this doll come to life? Toys aren't supposed to move on their own, and this one's chasing us around like it's actually thinking. Could this be some kind of experiment, or did someone create her like this on purpose?
Yeah, it's creepy. I thought it was just part of the game at first, but the further we get, the more I realize there's something wrong here. Maybe there were some weird experiments going on in that store. What if this doll was a regular doll, but something went wrong and now it's hunting us?
I don't like that thought at all. If toys can come to life, who knows what other monsters are ahead of us? What if this doll isn't the only one alive in this store? What if there's someone else here watching us? We have to be ready for anything.
Could the reason be some sort of curse? It sounds silly, but little else. I have no other explanation. I've never seen toys chasing people on their own. The only thing I know for sure is that we need to find a way out of here before that thing catches up with us again.
If the doll has indeed come to life, then there is some logic to its behavior. She's not just chasing us, she's doing it for a purpose. We need to figure out why she's chasing us. Maybe there's a way to stop her, or at least slow her down.
Most likely the cause is hidden somewhere in the store itself. Maybe there have been experiments here, or there's some technology in this doll that we don't know about. But the main thing now is to keep going and find a way out before it catches up with us again.
This place looks creepy. Everything is covered in dust, the pipes are rusty, and the floor creaks underfoot. It feels like there haven't been people here for years. If this doll really lived here, then it could be hiding here from someone, or something.
Well, judging from the condition of this factory, it's been abandoned for a long time. Maybe they used to make toys here, but then something happened and they shut it down. What if the doll isn't just a toy, but the result of some failed experiment that everyone has forgotten?
So she was just waiting for someone to come here again? That would explain why she's chasing us so furiously. We're probably the first people to come in here in years, and now she doesn't want us out. We have to be careful in case there are more monsters just like us in here.
Oh no, the platforms have already started to fall. We need to quickly jump onto the ones that remain or we'll fall down. Doey, you just don't slow down, or I won't be able to pull you out every time.
Hey, I can do it myself. Just stay close to me. If anything, I'll back you up. The main thing is to keep an eye on which platforms are shaking. They're about to disappear. We have to be extra careful.
Wow, that looks really dangerous. You have to calculate your jumps in advance so you don't end up on a platform that's about to fail. Come on, guys. You can do it.
Ha! Look how fast Yarnaby jumps, just like a real acrobat. And Doey almost stumbled, but he's holding on. The main thing is that the platform beneath them doesn't disappear at the most unexpected moment.
We did it! We got out of here alive! I never want to see that creepy factory again. And that doll, I hope it stays there and doesn't follow us.
Oh, finally some fresh air. I was beginning to think we weren't going to make it out. This ordeal was just crazy. But the important thing is we won. I'm not going to set foot in that toy store again.
This factory is definitely not just any old building. Something strange is going on here. But since we're out, the puppet didn't catch up with us. Or did it?
What kind of creepy place is this? Who even goes to such a weird school? We definitely need to get out of here before it gets even creepier.
Definitely, but where's the way out? The doors are locked, the windows can't open either. Looks like we'll have to find another way out. And it's likely to be an unpleasant one.
Look at these walls. It feels like no one's cleaned this place in a long time. Or maybe there's never been any normal students here at all?
Maybe it's just a survival test? Like if you get out, you get an A. But if you stay here, well, I guess it's best not to find out.
I don't like this place. It's too quiet. Like someone is watching you. I'd advise you not to linger in one place.
Agreed. There are most likely traps, hidden mechanisms, and of course, orange sprunks waiting for you. The main thing is not to lose concentration and not to make any sudden movements.
These traps are nightmarish. I've almost gotten caught 3 times already. Who does such elaborate tests at school anyway?
They obviously don't want to let us out of here, but if we're careful and fast, we can get through all these creepy obstacles.
I'm watching you guys and thinking, maybe we should try to figure out these traps. There's usually a pattern to these places. If you understand it, you can get through safely. But of course, if you're happy with the option of just jumping in and hoping for luck, then go ahead.
I don't know. It seems to me that detours can be even more dangerous. If traps are set everywhere, who knows what's waiting for you around the corner? I would have blown this school to hell by now, but alas, I am only observing.
I agree. The defenses here are clearly not simple. The traps are most likely set with logic, and if you had time, you could have thought it through. But as there isn't, you'd better act on the situation and react quickly.
The main thing is not to panic. Panic leads to mistakes, and mistakes here can be very costly. Keep a cool mind. Analyze every step and don't rush.
Oh no! He's awake! I knew something would go wrong. Doey, run! That monster looks like it could catch up with us in a second. I hope the exit is around here somewhere or we're screwed.
I'm not ready to become that thing's lunch. It's too fast, we can't just run at random. We need to find a corridor to hide in, or better yet, trap him. Yarnaby, do you have any ideas?
Now that's not just a challenge anymore. That's real survival. You need to come up with a plan as soon as possible, because if you just run ahead, sooner or later he'll catch up with you. You need to trick him.
Oh no! Is this some kind of testing gym for crazy people? Look at those platforms, spikes, and huge weights. If we make one mistake, we'll just be crushed to bits.
Yarnaby, don't panic. We just need to be precise and accurate, then we won't fall down. The main thing is not to look down. Although, no, it's better to look down so we know where not to fall.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. This isn't just parkour, it's a survival challenge. You have to act super fast, but you have to be careful. Just don't hesitate or else, well, you know what will happen.
Haha! Well, good luck, guys. I'm personally betting that Doey will go down first. Just kidding. Although, no, I'm not. All right, just concentrate and don't let us down.
Judging by the construction of the hall, there might be some sort of secret path. Maybe try checking the walls or ceiling. Those places often have hidden platforms or loopholes.
Don't forget, coordination is key. If you start to panic, your legs will definitely fail you. Take small steps, jump clearly, and think ahead of where you are going next.
Are you serious? We just ran through this crazy gym, nearly breaking every bone in our body, and this Orange Spranky is already here like he's been waiting for us? Does he have a limit to his strength, or is he immortal? We definitely need to think of something smarter than just running.
I thought we could finally catch a break, but no, that monster teacher turned out to be more cunning. He seemed to wait until we were exhausted to corner us. We need to not just run, but look for ways around or traps to hold him off.
I told you this wasn't an easy school. Everyone here is out to get you. If you don't run away now, you'll stay here forever and he'll make you part of this horrible place. Don't hesitate. Run fast while you have any chance of escape.
Okay, so it's a race for survival now? Well then, imagine you're in the Olympics running from scary teachers. If you win, you get your freedom, and if you lose, well, I guess you won't like the second place prize.
Wait, running isn't always the best option. Maybe we should find some cover or distract him so we have more time. Maybe pull the fire alarm, break a window, climb into a vent. We need to think fast or we'll definitely get caught.
This is no time for doubt. If you start to hesitate, it will grab you. Keep your focus only on the exit. Don't look back. Stay on course. Orange Spranky is a test of your endurance, and if you want to survive, you need to prove you're faster than him.
Ooh, now that's the reinforcement I understand. Now we have super speed and super jumps, so we need to speed up and get through this whole obstacle course before the effect wears off. The key is to keep up the pace and not crash into something unexpected.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Speed is cool, but if I hit a wall at that speed, I'll turn into a pancake. Okay, we'll give it a try. But if I fly somewhere wrong, catch me.
Wow! You guys are like superheroes now. The key is to use it wisely. Those traps are there for a reason, and if you get too cocky, even a super run won't save you. Be careful.
That's it, Doey. This is our chance to prove we're not just fugitives. Orange Spranky thought we'd just run away, but we're ready to fight back. The main thing is to keep him from surrounding us and look for any opportunity to counterattack.
I knew there was no way out of here. This monster has been waiting for us, and now we're going to have to fight. I'm not sure we have a chance of winning, but if we give up, it's the end. We have to use everything we find around us to win.
You're actually going to fight him! That's insane! Wouldn't it be better to outsmart him? He's big, but he's not the smartest. Maybe there's a way to trap him instead of getting into a head-on fight? Think fast before he attacks.
Now that's what I like. The real show is starting. I was hoping you'd just squeal and run away, but no, you want to fight. All right, let's see what you can do. Don't fall on your faces, heroes.
If he's huge and strong, then we need to use his power against him. Should we try to lure him into an unstable area or use something around him to weaken him? It's not like we can just take it by force.
Finally, we won the race, Doey. It was an adrenaline rush. I thought we wouldn't make it, but we did it. Now the main thing is to keep going until we're out there and safe.
Yes, we did it. The whole journey was full of danger, but we managed to overcome all the obstacles. Now the important thing is not to relax, we might get caught up, so let's move faster towards the exit.
Hey, wait, don't relax. It's not like we're past all the dangers yet. This whole school is full of traps and surprises. But if you're ready to run, I'm with you. Let's just keep going.
Well, that was something. An amazing race. But don't let yourself get too relaxed too soon, guys. We need to get to the street. What if there's more waiting for us on the way? Who knows what might be waiting for us?
Here we are in the street. But just as I thought, Orange Spranky is here. We've been through so much already, but now we need to finish him off once and for all. We won't back down. We're ready to fight to the end.
That's right, we're not giving up. This guy thinks he can stop us, but we have the power to defeat him. We can do it, guys. Let's show him what we can do.
Oh, he hasn't realized who he stumbled upon yet. Let him come. We're ready for him. You guys are great.
Here we are, Doey. We're at school. It looks quite normal, but something tells me that something strange awaits us here. Hopefully the lessons will be easy and the teachers won't be so scary.
Ha, Yarnaby. If you think it's going to be easy here, you're wrong. Something tells me this academy isn't easy. Let's better be on guard right away, in case there are some traps here.
Oh, guys, I hope you'll be fine. School is just lessons and assignments after all. What could possibly go wrong here? Although, judging by this school, I'm already feeling a bit uneasy.
Huh, are the teachers even normal? Or are there going to be some creepy exams? I wouldn't be surprised if instead of tests you were offered to run or something worse.
The main thing is to remember to do your homework, haha. To be honest though, this school looks unusual. Maybe there are secrets here that no one knows about.
All right, let's keep it light. Maybe it'll be fine and it's just a normal class. Although, if anything happens, at least you've got a chance of surviving.
Okay, Doey, we should at least try to act normal in this class. Although, to be honest, my hands are itching to do something fun. But maybe we'll get around it this time?
Yarnaby, what if the teacher turns out to be really strict? What if he gives punishments for every mistake? Okay, we'll try not to stand out, but I'm not promising anything.
I hope you really do behave normally. I don't want you to get kicked out or worse, kept out of school. Suddenly there's some weird punishment for that around here?
So what? Class has just started and I'm already bored. That's it. Haha, that's a direct hit. Who says you can't have a little fun in history? Doey, you're next.
Yarnaby, have you lost your mind? If the teacher sees this, we're screwed. Although, okay, give me a pipe. I want to try it too. It's for science. Let's test the aerodynamics of the papers.
Oh no, are you serious? You didn't even last 5 minutes. I was sure you would. The teacher's already giving you an evil look. You'd better stop before it's too late.
Ha ha ha, what a bunch of rebels you are. Look, if the teacher gets angry, I won't help. But if anything, I'll tell him you studied ancient Roman battle tactics. Maybe it'll work?
I'd pretend I don't know you. But that's too funny. Although, if you get caught, I'm afraid this history lesson will be your last ever.
That's it. We've had enough. The teacher's getting nervous, and from the look on his face, he's ready to kick you out of the door. I'd suggest you pretend to be nerds, but it's too late.
Finally a break. I almost didn't make it after those classes. Hopefully the cafeteria will have something more edible than the standard school food, but if there are pizzas in there, I'll take them right away.
Yeah, pizza is the main thing. I probably won't have time to find anything decent as usual. If it's going to be some vegetables or soups again, I won't go at all. I'd rather try my hand with desserts.
Do you really think you can be so carefree again? It's not just the food we're supposed to be busy with here. But all right, I'll come with you, as long as there's something normal to eat. Hopefully it'll all work out.
Honestly, I thought reading class would be a lot more boring. And now that we're sitting here and I'm listening, it's kind of even interesting. Maybe I'm not as badly adjusted as I thought I was before.
I generally thought it would be hard-pressed. Sitting there, reading, and everyone just looking at you. But to be honest, it's not that bad. And to be honest, the book is pretty exciting.
How can you even think that? Lessons are always a time for learning, not just fun. But okay, if you like it, so be it. I tried concentrating last time too, but it's hard.
Come on, it's reading, not some cool action. But if that's what you find enjoyment in, I'll keep you going. I might have picked something a little more dynamic, but okay, maybe it's actually interesting.
I'd probably put it all to music. Imagine if all the words on the pages of a book were translated into a melody. That would certainly be unusual and cool, wouldn't it?
I don't know about you, but I've always thought that reading lessons are like traveling to another world. Kinda boring, but when you start to think about it, every turn can be full of amazing discoveries.
Okay, I'll try to act normal. Just sitting around, reading, not moving, not doing anything stupid. Finally. Classes are over and now we can get out of here. I can't sit still any longer. I've got to run. Doey, let's have a race to the exit. Who can get there first?
Haha, what, you think you can outrun me? I'm ready to go. All right, on the count of 3, let's go. Wait, where's our backpack? It's not like we can just run away.
Oh, you're so restless. You're always running away. Why don't we just pack quietly first and then go?
Oh no, this is a disaster. Staying after school is the worst punishment ever. I was hoping the teachers would just forget about our behavior, but no, they left us here. How are we supposed to survive? Maybe there's some secret way out.
I told you we should have been more careful. And now here's the result. Instead of walking around freely, we're locked in here. Maybe if we behave perfectly, they'll let us out early. Although, knowing us, that's unlikely.
Well, that's what you should do. You behaved like little children and now you're complaining. This was a history lesson and you put on a comedy show. Maybe this is a chance to change? Although, who am I kidding? Tomorrow you'll be hooliganizing again.
This is the worst day of my life. Staying after school is like being locked in a cage when there's so much fun stuff out there. Although, maybe if we pretend to be remorseful, we'll get a vacation for good behavior.
That's fine with me. I can relax, no one is chasing me to do my homework. I can just slowly think about life. Although, to be honest, it would be nicer to be at home instead of at school after class. Maybe we could try to negotiate with the teacher?
Fair punishment. Who was spitting papers? Who was constantly distracted? That's the result. I think the teachers aren't that evil. Perhaps if you promise to reform, they'll let you go. Then again, who would believe that?
Well, where is everybody? It's getting late in the evening and we're being held here like we're some kind of criminals. Maybe the teachers just forgot about us. Or is this some kind of psychological experiment to see how long we can survive without freedom?
That's suspicious. Usually teachers at least stop by to scold us, but here it's silence. Are we really locked up? Maybe it's time to find a way out, or at least something to eat because I'm starving already.
I told you to behave yourself, and now you're sitting here suffering. Although, this is really weird. Maybe the school's closed and we're out here all alone. Imagine if someone is watching us right now.
Oh, don't scare me, Poppy. I'm already nervous enough as it is. What if it's a trap? Or worse, are we being used in some secret school experiment? Maybe we should just sit in a corner and not move. At least it'll be calmer that way.
Oh, you're just being dramatic. Maybe the teachers have decided to give us a lesson in patience? Or are they testing how long we can stay in one place? Although, if we really are locked in, we should start looking for a way out immediately.
Great, just great. We're trapped. As if a whole day at school wasn't punishment enough. Now they're giving us a quest too. Okay, let's not whine. Let's figure out where to find those keys.
Well, since there are 3 locks, there are just as many keys. They can't be far away or no one would ever get out. Maybe there's one in the principal's office? That's where they always keep all the important stuff.
Phew, this is getting kind of crazy. What if it's a trap altogether? Maybe if we take the key, the alarms will go off and the guards will come running to us.
Well, of course. No one would just let us out like this. Now we've got traps, lasers, and tons of dangerous places. Great! The school's turned into a prison. Who would even think of something like that?
Well, if you think about it, it's kind of fun. It's like we're in an action movie. But it's one thing to watch, it's another to get out of here. We've got to figure out where the safe zones are and move carefully.
Fun! Are you serious? There are lasers everywhere. And if we get lit up, what if the alarm goes off? We need to be as careful as possible or we'll be stuck here forever.
Hey, the important thing is not to panic. Maybe there's some kind of clue here? The school can't just shut down for dangerous stuff like this, can it? There must be a secret mechanism somewhere.
What? Dewey, are you serious? How did you even manage to find all the clues so fast? We were racking our brains and you just did it. The teachers definitely underestimated you.
Well, it wasn't that hard. One was in my locker, one was behind the bulletin board, and the third one I just found on the floor. I think someone lost it. So now we can get out.
Yay, let's get out of here. Okay, Poppy, got it. But why separate them? I mean, they're the same. Why not put them in the same place? It seems like it would be a lot more convenient that way.
Hey, the important thing is that we don't have to move them again. I don't even know why we're working. We're not movers.
That's out of the question. Everything has to be laid out properly or nothing will work. Doey, stop whining and start working.
Okay, don't get mad, Poppy. I'll do it all. But if the boxes fall down, you know I had nothing to do with it. It's all Doey and his stupid questions.
Hey, why me? I'm actually a very responsible employee. Well, I mean, I haven't broken anything yet, although one box almost fell over.
You're a disaster. I hope you put at least one box in the right place, or I'll fire you from this warehouse.
Great. So we're out here plowing, carrying heavy boxes, and Poppy just stands there and commands. Why don't you do something with your hands too, instead of just handing out directions?
Agreed. Our backs are killing us and all you do is watch. At least take one box, aren't you ashamed of yourself? Everyone needs to work.
Actually, I'm small. You've got huge paws and I can't even lift a box. Besides, I'm a girl and you're big monsters. So carry it. It's so much easier for you.
Oh, of course the excuses are coming. You're a little girl, and if they were handing out candy, you'd be the first one to come running. But when I have to work, I can't. I don't want to.
Yes, you're clever. As soon as things are hard, you're small and weak. But when you have to scare us or order us around, you're strong and in charge.
Well, excuse me for being dainty and fragile. It's not my fault that you have huge paws, and I was created for other tasks. Oh, these two do nothing but whine. Right, I'll go and ask Pianosaurus what to do next. Hey, Pianosaurus, we've got a box jam. What's next? Any pointers?
To be honest, I'm not sure, but I think I saw Miss Delight. She was clearly looking for someone, looked preoccupied. Maybe it has something to do with what you're trashing out there?
Miss Delight? I mean, she doesn't come here much. If she's looking for someone, it must be serious. Are you sure it was her and not just someone similar?
Well, 99% sure. She had that peculiar look.
Hey, is everything okay in there? Is it just me, or was there something about that crazy woman?
Poppy, you can't hide. I know all about you, and you're about to fall into my hands. Don't think you can escape.
What? No, not now. I'm not ready for such a nightmare. Are you serious? Get away from me. I don't want to get into this. Run, Poppy, run!
You won't get away. I'll be watching your every move.
Damn, Poppy's not answering. Doey and I have tried several times to get in touch, and she's quiet as a mouse. It's not like her. I think something's happened to her. We need to find her right away.
You're right, Yarnaby. It's not normal. She usually responds right away. Maybe Miss Delight caught her? If that's the case, we're in trouble. We need to act fast. She could be in danger.
I know, I think she might have been caught too. It's important to figure out where she might have gone and what tracks she left behind. If she's in trouble, we need to be ready for anything. Look, Doey, it's Miss Delight.
You're right, it's definitely her. We don't know what her plans are. If she spots us, it'll be serious. Come on, let's go hide behind those boxes. She definitely won't see us. We need to keep our distance.
Yeah, hiding will be our best chance. We don't know what she's going to do, but if she has something to do with Poppy's disappearance, we shouldn't take any chances. Let her think we're not here.
She's obviously calculating something. Her movements are very odd. Be careful, Yarnaby. If she spots us, it'll be over quickly. Come on, just keep it down.
Look, Doey, if we just hide, we'll waste time. We need to act now. Save Poppy. Yeah, she didn't help us with the boxes, but she's still our friend. We can't just leave her behind.
You're right, Yarnaby. She really is our friend, despite everything. We can't just watch her get caught by Miss Delight. Time is running out. We need to act quickly and decisively.
Forget stealth. Let's find a way to sneak in and help her. If we don't, it will be too late and she will be left in danger. Let's act boldly.
Agreed, Yarnaby. Poppy's our responsibility, and if we don't save her, it'll be our fault. Let's go. Let's come up with a plan on the way. We can get her out.
It's dark and kind of creepy in here. Where's Poppy? We've been all over the room and she's nowhere to be found. Are you sure we're on the right path? This room seems to be hiding some sort of danger.
I don't know, Yarnaby, but I feel we should be careful. Don't worry, Yarnaby. We'll still find Poppy. She's around here somewhere, and we just have to keep looking.
Look, Doey, Miss Delight is coming down the hall. We can't just stand by and watch. We need to follow her. Maybe she'll lead us to Poppy, or at least tell us where she is. But we have to proceed with caution.
I agree, Yarnaby. If we don't follow her, we won't know anything.
You think you can hide from me? I've spotted you, and now I'm going to catch you. You can't escape. I will follow you wherever you go.
Damn it, she's spotted us. We can't hide now. We have to run fast before she catches us. Let's go, Doey. Don't waste time talking.
She's onto us, Yarnaby. We've got to sneak away or she'll catch us. Come on, let's go. No stopping, just keep going. We can still outrun her.
Run, Doey, don't stop. She's close, and if we slow down, she'll catch us for sure. Damn, Miss Delight, we need to find a way out of this trap as soon as possible.
Where are you, my little friends? I know you're hiding here somewhere. Don't think you can hide from me. I'll search every corner. There's no way for you to slip away.
Look, Doey, she's still looking for us, but she can't seem to find us. We have to be very careful and move quietly without attracting her attention. She's definitely tensing up.
She's gonna back off, and we're gonna run out of here without her noticing.
Looks like Miss Delight has moved on. This is our chance, Doey. If we don't hurry, she might come back. Let's be quiet and quick while we have time. We need to get out of the basement and find our way to Poppy.
Yeah, we can't waste a moment, Yarnaby. If she comes back and spots us again, we'll have nowhere to run to. Come on, don't make any noise. Let's get out of here carefully before she catches us.
Right now, let's not stop. If she finds us again, we're definitely out of luck. We need to find a way out and hurry before she disappears further down the basement.
Oh, why is she so scary? If she catches us, we'll never get out.
We can't continue at this pace, Doey. Miss Delight could come back at any moment, and we still haven't checked all the places. We need to split up to find Poppy faster before she gets trapped.
You're right, Yarnaby. Staying together will only slow us down. It's better to split up. I'll check this side and you check the other. That way we have a chance of finding her faster and not getting caught by Miss Delight.
Doey, I'm in here. Help me. I'm in danger. I can't get out. Please, hurry up. It's so scary in here, and Miss Delight is still around.
Poppy, are you okay? What happened to you? Poppy, it's going to be okay. I'm here for you. Hang on, I'll find you. You're not alone. I'll get you out. Just tell me where you are.
Doey, she could come back at any moment. I can't stay here. If Miss Delight finds us, we can't leave. We have to hurry. Don't waste another second.
What's that noise? Who's in here? Poppy, who are you talking to? Don't think you can fool me. I know you're not alone. Who's lurking?
I'm just talking to myself. It's easier for me. It's too scary in here. Don't worry.
There's someone here. I'll find him. Where are you hiding?
Poppy, this is our chance. She can't see us. We can't waste time. We need to run away now, quickly before she gets too close. If we're lightning fast, she won't catch us.
You're right, Doey. If we don't run now, she'll catch us for sure. But where to run to? I'm afraid she'll find us anyway. We have to be as careful as possible so we don't fall into her trap.
Don't worry, Poppy. We have a chance. We'll get out of this. The important thing is to be quiet. Remember, we're not alone. There's two of us, and together we'll definitely escape.
Doey, where's Yarnaby? We can't leave him alone. We have to find him or he could get into trouble. Have you seen him around?
You're right, Poppy. We need to find Yarnaby. He's in danger too, after all. Let's not waste any time. We'll check every possible place he could be. I'm sure we'll find him.
He can't have gone far, I'm sure. We have to be very careful and move quietly so we don't fall into Miss Delight's hands. If she finds us, it will all be too late. I found you, Yarnaby. Are you all right? Are you not hurt? We were worried about you. Where have you been all this time?
Yarnaby, have you been hiding in the tent? Why? We had to look for you and you were hiding. You were scaring us. What happened?
I was scared. When I heard Miss Delight's footsteps, I got scared. I thought if I hid, I could avoid her. I didn't want to be found and I didn't know what to do.
I understand, Yarnaby. This is all no joke, but the important thing now is to pull together and stay together. We're all in danger if we don't work as a team. Next time, don't hide. We can all cope.
Wow, we're really chained together. Now we're going to have to work together or we're just not going anywhere. So, Doey, ready for the challenge?
Hey, well, did we have a choice? Okay, if we're stuck together, we'll have to work as a team. The main thing is not to pull in different directions or we'll fall over.
Ha! Now that's a challenge. Let's see who will fall first. Just don't fight, or the chain might not hold.
You guys need to be fully synchronized. Any careless movement and you both fall down. So keep your balance.
I have faith in you. The main thing is to take your time and step together. One awkward move and it's all over again, and that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, I can already feel Doey pulling me back. Bro, let's work as a unit, otherwise we're just going to fall endlessly.
It's not me pulling, it's you rushing. If we're going to get through, let's move smoothly, not like mad. I don't want to fly down. It's not me pulling, it's you rushing. If we're going to get through, let's move smoothly, not like mad. I don't want to fly down.
Oh, be careful. There's further moving platforms. If one of you steps off, both of you will fly. Think ahead.
Yarnaby, don't jump too fast. Doey, don't slow down. You've got to move in unison or you'll just get stuck.
Okay, calmly. The main thing is to take our time. If we step carefully, we can get through without making any mistakes. Doey, don't pull the chain. I need stability.
How many times can you do that? You're walking like a turtle. We've got to go faster or we'll never get past this obby. Come on, jump at once.
Ooh, looks like someone has different tactics. One is being cautious, the other is flying forward. Who will be the first to make a mistake?
Do you guys realize that you have to be in sync? If one lingers and the other jumps forward, your whole tactic just goes to shit.
I feel like one of you is about to stumble. Yarnaby, take a step faster. Doey, don't rush so much. You have a chance, but only if you work together.
Okay, I'll try to speed up a little, but if it makes us fall down, you know it's because of you. Do you realize we're being pulled in different directions?
That's better. Now it feels like a real dynamic. Hold on tight, because there are dangerous jumps ahead, and if we don't jump together, we'll just fly off into the void.
I bet someone starts yelling in a minute. You guys need to really figure out who's the leader around here, or we're about to see a beautiful fall.
Oh, careful! There's more platforms moving. If you don't coordinate your jumps, you'll fly apart. Think as one unit.
Well, what do I look like now? Don't tell me I look like a funny dog on a leash. Although, come to think of it, Doey and I do look like some kind of weird couple. The main thing is not to get tangled up in that chain.
Ha! I think we're like two sausages on the same skewer. One curves one way, the other one curves the other, and eventually we just get shoved into the fire of failure. We should at least try to look coordinated.
Scientifically speaking, you now resemble two molecules connected by a strong bond. If one moves chaotically, the whole structure will collapse, so you need to be balanced.
A pure duet. But if this were music, you'd be kicked out of the concert for fake playing. One's yanking forward, the other's slowing down, and instead of a melody, you've got some chaos.
Oh, I know. You're like two prisoners chained together. One wants to escape, the other sleeps in place. So who do we have in charge of this escape?
Ha! And I think you're like two cats on the same leash. One's raring to go, the other one's stalling and hissing. If you were actually being walked, the owner would be freaking out by now.
Oh, this is a circus on wheels. You should be in a couples show. All we have to do is come up with a number where you try not to fall off and it's a guaranteed success.
So, I've been thinking, what if I could find a way to break this chain? Maybe then I could move as I want without fear of being dragged into the abyss. I wonder if there's even an option to get free here.
Oh, don't like being a team player yet. Go ahead and try to break the chain, but don't cry when you find out you can't get through without me. Let's see who's really more important.
Scientifically, it's impossible to break such a chain without special tools. And even if you could, one of you would definitely lose your balance and fall down. So I'm not sure it's the best solution.
Ha! You're like a musical key and a note that are bound forever. You try to break the bond and you get a fake melody. So think, is it worth touching this chain at all?
Oh, go ahead and try to cut it off. I even wonder what you'll do it with. With a laser gaze? With your teeth? Or with your mind? It seems to me like you're just looking for a way to get rid of responsibility.
Oh, you just want to get away from Doey, not break the chain. As soon as there's nothing holding you back, you'll probably just burst right ahead, leaving him behind. Very friendly, isn't it?
I wouldn't take any chances if I were you. If you do break the bond, someone will definitely be left at a disadvantage. Maybe you should get used to working as a team instead of looking for a way to escape.
Look, Doey, we need to think about how to coordinate our actions. If we rush, we'll definitely get tangled up in the chain. Let's make a deal. One of us will be in charge and the other will follow. It'll make it easier.
I don't know, Yarnaby. I wouldn't want to be dependent on your decisions. We have to work as a team, and if you suddenly make a mistake, I have to be ready to react quickly, not wait for your instructions.
Interesting approach, but I would advise you to find a balance between initiative and consistency. Everyone needs to understand their role and act according to it. Without that, the chain won't hold up either.
Maybe we should experiment and try combining strategies? For example, taking turns at first, and then pressing right into each other when it's hard to hold on. The key is to be flexible.
Guys, I get it. We're supposed to be a cohesive team, but don't forget that at any moment, one of you could be in a tight spot. We need to adjust to each other, not try to outrun everyone.
So what are we supposed to do now? Work on our sense of tact? Let's try to just plan each step so we don't have chain problems. Take it step by step and who knows, it might work.
I agree with CatNap. It's important not to lose your sobriety of thought or act on autopilot. Be aware of each other's movements. One wrong move and the whole strategy will fall apart.
Here we go again, Doey. Have you decided that falling down is your special tactic? You'd better be more careful or we'll never make it to the finish line. I can't even keep up with you here.
Hey, don't be like that. The chain's pulling. Before I knew it, it was dragging me down again. But it's okay. I'll still get through. Let's get moving already, and don't you worry. I'll manage.
Ha ha ha, Doey. Once again you've fallen flat on your face. Maybe it's time you started practicing jumping so you don't look so clumsy. But you know, Yarnaby, it's not that bad.
How does it happen that Doey falls all over the place? Yarnaby, maybe you should teach him how not to pump up his falling speed and take steps more confidently? It's not like it's hard.
Guys, seriously, if Doey falls one more time, the chain will just kink. I think we've already made up a special role for him. Chief Scavenger, unstoppable, ha ha.
Well, Doey, you are the master of falls. Yarnaby, don't worry, you should just wait it out, or your friend will fall down once again and stay down again. Good thing he's not heavy.
Yarnaby, are you going to laugh too as Doey falls over and over again? The chains will soon be powerless from him. He's like a rubber ball, each fall getting closer and closer to the end.
That's it, that's enough. I can't take it anymore. I just didn't have the nerve. Dowie, you keep falling down and I can't play in peace. I've had enough of this game.
What, dude? Are you serious? You want to give up because I fell down a couple times? We've only just started. Don't tell me you're tired of little things like that.
Haha, Yarnaby gave up because of Dowie's falls. Well, that's an epic fail altogether. Seriously, Yarnaby, you're such a wuss. You couldn't take a couple of falls. It's not the end of the world.
Where did we end up? This is some kind of weird house and I don't like it. Everything looks creepy in here. Doey, tell me this isn't a nightmare, it's just a weird game. How are we even supposed to get out of here?
I don't understand it myself. It looks like a trap and clearly not an ordinary house. Look, the doors are locked, the windows too. We need to find a way out as soon as possible before someone shows up.
Relax, boys. Every game has the key to winning. We just need to understand the rules. Let's look for clues, objects, or anything that will help us get out. The main thing is not to panic.
I feel like something bad is about to happen. It's never calm in places like this. If it's a trap, someone is probably hunting us. We need to find shelter or an escape plan right away.
I agree. We need to waste no time. If we're trapped in here, then there must be some way out. But I don't like the silence. It's suspicious. We're either running out of time or it's too late.
Maybe try to change the atmosphere? Maybe if I play something on the piano, the house will reveal secrets to us? Though if it summons someone we don't want to see, I'd rather leave the music for later.
Doey, it looks like this house is a complete puzzle. It's clearly up to something. The doors are locked, the keys are nowhere to be found, and it looks like we have to solve a bunch of riddles to get out.
Yeah, I realized that too. Everything is set up for a reason. There must be important items hidden somewhere that will help us. We have to look for every detail or we'll stay locked in here.
Oh, so it's not just a monster runner. Now it's also a brain teaser. Well, guys, I hope you have enough brains to gather what you need before they find you.
But they don't have much time, do they? In games like this, if you dig around long enough, someone might show up quite unexpectedly. I'd hurry up if I were them.
Okay, we have to think logically. If it's a puzzle, that means we have clues. Where would we hide them? Maybe we need to open something, rearrange something, or find a combination.
I agree. Why don't we start simple? Check closets, nightstands, paintings. Sometimes there are secret buttons behind paintings. The main thing is not to make too much noise.
Uh-oh, I like that. I'm sure some key items are already in front of your nose. The main thing is not to run around in a panic and remember that the monster might be around.
Doey, she's behind me. Piggy's right behind me. I can hear her footsteps. She's getting closer. What to do? Where to run? I can't just stop.
Don't look back, just run. We need to find a way and trick her. Maybe if you jump on something tall, she won't get you. Or find a door, maybe it opens.
Uh-oh, now that's interesting. Come on, Yarnaby, show us a masterclass in running. Just don't falter, or the game will be over for you sooner than you thought.
Yarnaby, you need to think faster. Just running around in circles won't help. Piggy will find you anyway. You need to use your surroundings.
I'm already tired of running, but stopping is not an option. Doey, look around. Maybe there's something that will help us survive.
I'm trying. There's obviously got to be something here. We can't just run around in circles. We have to find a way to save ourselves.
Oh, that's it. The end is near. I hope you have a plan because otherwise, game over.
Doey, I can't keep running like this indefinitely. We need a concrete plan or it's over.
Listen, Yarnaby, I think I saw a way out. Somewhere out there, further down. We might have discovered it by now, but it's not certain. I may be wrong, but it's our only chance.
Uh-oh, so you lost the exit. Well, good for you. Now you either find it again, or Piggy will find you first.
If he's really out there, you've got to hurry. Run over there while you still have a chance.
Do you even remember roughly where he is? We don't have time to check. Piggy won't give us a second try.
I think it's somewhere to the left. Or right. Man, I'm not sure anymore myself. But let's take our chances. It can't get any worse.
Yes! We escaped! Doey, I was thinking it was the end, but we found a way out and made it. It was just crazy.
I can't believe we did it myself. I was beginning to think I was wrong, but I guess luck was on our side.
Well, heroes, there's no rest for you. Did you think that was the end of it? That's ridiculous. Now the second round will begin, and I'm sure it will be even harder.
Okay, Doey, we got through the first round purely on luck, but if we want to survive the second, we need good tactics. Just running from Piggy isn't an option. She'll catch up to us anyway.
I agree. We need to stay together, but not too close. If Piggy starts chasing one, the other can look for a way out and open the locks. The main thing is not to push ourselves into a corner.
Haha, you're almost a strategist. Only trouble is, everyone thinks so until Piggy comes out of nowhere. Then the tactics turn hysterical.
But what if Piggy has learned to anticipate your moves? Suddenly, she'll be waiting exactly where you plan to run away to. You have to think one step ahead.
Exactly. We can use deceptive maneuvers, like pretending to run in one direction and then turning around sharply, or hiding so that Piggy loses us.
Oh, and also, study the map. Last time we were scrambling around, and if we know where things are, we can get to the exit quickly.
Interesting. Sounds clever. But will you have a cool head when Piggy is literally breathing down your back? We'll find out soon enough.
Hey, Doey, maybe Piggy's just lonely? If we try to make her laugh, maybe she'll leave us alone? This could be our chance to keep out of her hands.
Interesting idea, but if she starts thinking we're some kind of weirdos and doesn't take us seriously, she'll start stalking us even more. It's a risk, but it's worth a try.
Haha, maybe, really, if Piggy starts laughing, she'll forget that we're her friends. It doesn't hurt to try anyway, because after all, if she doesn't laugh, we die.
I've got a joke. Why does Piggy always win at hide and seek? Because she can find us even in the dark. She knows exactly where we are, and she'll always be one step ahead.
My joke. Why is Piggy always following us? Because she wants to be the most attentive and wants to know every move so she can catch us at the worst possible moment.
How does Piggy solve all her problems? She just finds actions that fit every situation. If something doesn't work, she changes tactics and acts differently.
Why do you think Piggy isn't afraid of the dark? She always has Piggy nightlights that give her light and help her navigate any situation so she doesn't get lost in the dark.
Haha. Look, it's really funny, but to be honest, I don't think Piggy will appreciate our jokes. She sure doesn't like to be joked around. So we wait to see what happens next.
What if she not only doesn't laugh, but she's even angrier than before? We could get into a dangerous situation if she decides to catch us faster.
No! Piggy caught up with me. I thought I got away in time, but she was twice as fast as I thought. This is the end. Okay, Doey, this looks weird. We're in some kind of prison, and there's obviously something wrong here. It's like everything is imbued with an eerie atmosphere. Can you feel it too?
You're right, Yarnaby. There's definitely something fishy in this prison. I don't think we're alone. Do you hear those sounds? Someone whispering something in the dark, and that laughter?
Do you really think you're going to get out? This is Barry EXE, guys. It's not easy to get out here. Every corner here can become your prison cell. Trust me, it's never safe in this place.
I can feel this whole monstrous world squeezing us. These engulfing shadows and moving through dark corridors. It feels like someone is stalking us. And it's not just a joke, guys. We need to run away, and now!
Oh no, Doey, he's here. It's Barry X. He's right behind us. I can hear his footsteps. We can't stop. We have to run. He's so weird and scary. I can't believe he's after us.
Run, Yarnaby, run! That awful laugh. I can't understand where it's even coming from. Are we losing him? Or is he going to find us anyway? Why is this Barry XE so scary? All I want is to get out of here alive.
I told you! This is no ordinary prison. There's no escape. Do you want to stop and surrender, or will you fight? I'm certainly not happy about it, but it seems Barry XE will decide for you, so you better run.
We seem to have gotten out. We've made it into the dungeon, but it's not safe at all. Look, Doey, those ceiling spikes. I think they're just waiting to hit us. If we're not careful, we're definitely not getting out of here.
Yeah, Yarnaby, this isn't just a dungeon, it's a whole system of traps. I just noticed the floors are starting to crack. If we step on the wrong tile, we'll get swallowed up right into this pit. We have to be super careful.
Now this is where it's at. I knew we'd fall into traps like this. Did you think prison was the scariest place? Ha! Here every step can be your last if you're not careful. I'm glad I'm not in the dungeon with you.
I can't figure out what exactly is haunting us either, but I feel like we're not alone. Maybe this place is trying to corner us, control everything we do. We have to be careful. because the scariest thing is not what we see, but what we don't see.
Something strange is going on here. We seem to be pulling more and more attention on ourselves, and every turn leads into some new challenge.
Something I don't like, Doey. Do you hear it? That laughter. It's here again. I can feel everything around me growing cold and deafening. Is Barry X following us again? It's not like we're out of this creepy trap yet.
No way! We just thought we found some kind of path and now he's here again? This mental terror that hangs in the air? It's like he never left. He'll never leave us, Yarnaby. We're back in his trap.
There you go. I told you not to rejoice so soon. It seems this isn't just any dungeon. None of the traps here are probably random. Barry XE is clearly watching you and waiting for you to let your guard down.
This Barry XE is definitely the scariest we've ever faced. I can feel his shadow pressing down on us with every passing second. He's not just stalking, he's playing with us, and we need to get out now.
You're right, Yarnaby. This Barry XE is no ordinary enemy. He's some kind of completely different one, and he seems to know our every weakness. He's toying with us and creating just a horrible atmosphere around us that we can't deal with unless we come up with a plan.
This is definitely not the Barry you can just play with. This monster calculates our every move. He doesn't just chase us, he makes us think everything is against us. Run while you have the chance.
I can feel how everything around me changes when he's around. He makes everything so scary that it seems like he could find us anywhere. We're apparently caught in the scariest version of this nightmare, and I'm not sure we can get out.
He's something else. This Barry XE knows us. He's not just persecuting us, he's manipulating us. I think he has not only space in his hands, but time as well. We need to join forces to somehow get out.
This Barry XE isn't just scary, it changes everything around us, making us lose our bearings. We can't figure out what's real and what's his tricks. He's playing with us like toys, and I'm afraid we're on edge.
From the looks of it, this Barry XE isn't just trying to catch us. He's manipulating our perceptions, making us vulnerable. We can't defeat it if we act carelessly. We need to keep our cool and be careful.
We need something drastic to deal with this Barry XE. He can manipulate space and time, so just running away from him won't work. What if we try to outsmart him and set a trap?
I'm not sure a trap would help. He's already playing with us and knows how to act. We need to think outside the box because he keeps changing the rules. Maybe if we gather information about his weaknesses, we can beat him.
The best thing to do would be to split up to confuse him. If he can't keep tabs on each of us, we'll have a chance to find a vulnerability. Yes, it's risky, but if we stay one step ahead, we'll win.
I agree with Baba Chops. Separation is a tactic that can work. Barry XE can't control all of us at the same time. The main thing is to stay connected and work as a team. Then we'll have a chance to beat him.
We can also try to confuse him through deception. If we manage to create false trails or use illusions, he might lose his bearings and not realize which of us is the real source of the threat. This will be our chance.
Maybe there's a way to use his own powers against him? If we do something that triggers his reaction, like playing on his fears, he might make a mistake. I'll try to play something on the piano to distract him.
All we need to do is make him make mistakes. He's too confident in his power, and if we can create an unpredictable situation for him, he'll start to lose control. The important thing is to act with equanimity and patience, not panic.
What? Is that Barry Cook? Why is he here? He doesn't seem that scary, but his creepy chef manner makes me nervous. We can't let him cook us, so we have to act fast and fight him.
Barry the chef is something new. He seems so unpredictable, as if his every move could turn into a death trap. But we have no choice. If we don't stop him now, he'll eat us for sure.
If we meet another Barry XE, I don't know how we'll cope. This Barry Cook has already made us shiver, and if there's another one, we definitely won't survive. I can't believe these things even exist.
I'm afraid this isn't the end either. If another Barry shows up, it'll be a disaster. We barely made it through this one, and if there are new ones, we'll have to run. We can't beat them if there are too many of them.
I don't want to meet any more of these monsters either, but we must be prepared. If they appear again, we need to immediately decide how to split them up and attack them piece by piece. The main thing is to prevent them from reuniting.
I'm already feeling uneasy. I can't even imagine what will happen if we're surrounded by several Barry. We have to find a way to confuse them and get out before they catch us. I don't want to be a terrifying Barry hunter again.
They can really trap us if there are more of them. But we have to stick together. If we run into another Barry, we'll have to do everything we can to keep out of his net. That's the only way we have a chance of surviving.
It seems that each Barry gets scarier and scarier. If another one shows up, we have to use everything we have to distract them. I'll try to play something loud enough to make their minds go blank, but we have to act fast.
If we face another Barry, we need to look for weaknesses right away. We've already seen his style.
What the? That's not Barry Xe. That's Barry the robot. He looks like he was built to blow us up with every step. We'll never make it through this machine monster if we don't think on our feet.
I can try playing something on the piano to create noise and confuse his systems. Maybe he won't be able to realize where the threat is coming from.
We did it! We defeated Barry the Xe robot. I don't believe we managed to find his weak spot. It seems he was too confident in his defense, and that was his mistake.